What a fantastic look at the skyscrapers that make up the skyline here in the...
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his...
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3. Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Shoots the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kept alive.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Simmons passes to Thybulle. Embiid kicks to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And so just over a minute and a half played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Thybulle, the pass to Embiid. At the elbow, it's Harris. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks on defense. Trailing by 2. Embiid finds Simmons.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now the 76ers on the... Oh, what a dunk!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Green. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
2 on the clock. A baseline J, and he hits the bucket. Harris has got his second bucket.
You know, even when Harris is under pressure there, I like the shot clock awareness. He stays composed.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Milton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Back to Portis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Pass to Maxey. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Milton. Lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Howard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And he gets it to go.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Bucks trail by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Teague surveying the D. 6 to shoot. And Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Nora. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked.
For me personally, I just want to.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Seth Curry is out there with Maxey. Then there's Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Maxey passes to Milton. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Howard, the pass to Maxey. It's Curry outside. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to return possession here. To the paint. Here's Scott, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Forbes.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here's Maxey. Teague covering, and good that time. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Clock is at 3. Outside Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Back to Holiday. Passes to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, I like how Antetokounmpo takes his time on these shots. No rush. Measures what he wants. That mid-range game, Jay, of his, really starting to get better.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. 1:44 left in the first half.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
58 seconds left here in the second. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Middleton outside. And stolen by Simmons. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And slam dunk by Harris.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
There's the pass to Giannis. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Bucks trail by 17.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. With 4 seconds on the clock. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 7. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. And Tobias Harris, a player. And that'll do.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Donte DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Holiday.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Embiid's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Bucks passing it around. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now, here's Milton. Guarded closely. Lopez against Embiid. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Fogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now T. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3, it's blocked. And now Philadelphia on the break, and slam dunk by Maxey.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Philadelphia. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Portis kicks to Forbes. Pass to Teague. Lays it up off the glass.
And I love the way Teague keeps his concentration, his focus, not allowing the defense to ruffle him at all.
Maxey passes to Curry. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Teague. Portis in the post. He's guarded by Howard. Portis kicks to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. No good that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Milton. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Teague, the pass to Portis. The kick out to Teague. Left side, Portis. Outside Teague. Portis trying to free himself. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, Teague's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
And here is Curry. The feed now to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a...
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers ahead as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Giannis outside. Takes it down to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. That one, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Thybulle finds Harris. But they get it back. Now here's Simmons. The pass to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. There's Green with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes it down to Middleton. Clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Harris. For 3. Simmons passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Thybulle kicks to Simmons. To the inside. Passes it to Harris. All sorts of time. Nice jump shot. Good. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Holiday looking for an opening. Green against DiVincenzo. And stolen by Simmons. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the pass to Thybulle. Back to Green. Now Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Harris outside. From deep three-point range, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it down to Middleton from downtown. Lopez right side. Middleton trying to break free. Lopez with the bucket.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Simmons on the wing. He dishes it to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Harris kicks to Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Harris missing again. And it's Milwaukee's ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Here is Harris. Dishes to Embiid. Launches a 3. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clear.
Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important clubs. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at small forward. Here's Harris. And Embiid throws it down.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Young looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simmons against Collins. Harris outside. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The shot that time not on target.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Dishes it to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Out to Harris. Clock at 4. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Hawks leading. And here's Young. And he banks in the layup.
Does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Simmons with it. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And it's Gallinari missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Down low. Okongwu's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the pass to Curry. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Gallinari. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A drive by Scott. Outside for Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 5.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Reddish. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to Curry.
Get there, get there.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. The feed to Scott. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Scott. Scott hits them both. Here is Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To stop the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Young outside. Low block shot. Scott pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 4. Curry attacking. High arcing shot, and that one drops. Curry's got 7 points.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Young with no one around. Offensive rebound. Capella, and it's sent back by Howard. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Simmons slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
But they'll get another chance.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
The 76ers leading by 8. The pass to Embiid. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Thibault. He's off on that one, so the Hawks will take it the other way. And here's Young from the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball. He has 7.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. The Hawks trail by 5. Young passes to Hunter. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich, and stolen by Thibault. Green kicks to Simmons, and the basket is good. Simmons got 8 points.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Simmons against Young. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Green. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Curry, and it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. 1:04 left to play here in the half. The dish to Scott. Passes to Milton. Back to Scott. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Scott's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it to Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Pass to Scott. Back to Curry. It's blocked. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Howard. Up and in on the way up. Howard's got his first points of the game.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
4 seconds left. Here's Williams. And that one hits back iron.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown get.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, Curry is out there with Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Scott in at the power forward. Here's Herter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Maxey.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Harris is checked in for Danny Green.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
To the middle, it's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. High post try. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like... Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And there's the pass to Embiid. And here now is Thibault. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Thibault can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Joel Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Harris. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Williams passes to Okongwu. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And finished off by Scott.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
That's good from Scott. The Hawks trail by 11. Now Williams. He's got 6. Count it. Williams has got 8 points.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Maxey passes to Curry. 1:10 left to play in the third. He kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Scott. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. .59 seconds left to play here in the third. The Hawks trail by 9. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Taxi passes to Scott. Outside for Curry. Pass to Howard. 4 on the clock. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. It's deflected. Here's Herter. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Now here's Curry. It's good. With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 9. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
From deep. Herter, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me, because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Williams can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 11. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Outside, Simmons. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Now Green defending, and that's an intentional foul. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And it's blocked. Outside for Simmons. Inside, Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Young's shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Simmons against Young. And Simmons slams it in.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Back to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Over Bogdanovich. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And that's 13 points for Trae Young.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Outside Collins. There's the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Thibault kicks to Green. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3. That one, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. High post, Embiid. Back to Simmons. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Left side, Collins. Passes it to Hunter. Capella, high post. High post shot. Misses. So it's the 76ers winning this one. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Griffin down out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. And Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Harden against Simmons. Griffin goes in. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
And the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Pass to Harris. Green in the post. Guarded by Harden. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Harden scanning the floor. Rejected by Harris. Curry on the wing. To the middle. And slam dunk by Harris.
When you think of Steph Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Harris against Griffin. Pass to Claxton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Harris. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Curry's shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Griffin kicks to Brown. Back to Griffin. And the rejection by Embiid. There's the pass to Simmons. The feed to Curry. Simmons against Harden. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Harden. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Irving attacking. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Maxey. He gets that one.
You know, could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
Now, here is Irving. Defended by Milton. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Kicks to Green. Pass to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. Green in the post. Scott's there. Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Irving attacking. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Maxey. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nobody near Irving. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Milton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
1 second left. No good. Shot missing. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 6. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turn.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Scott is out there with help. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Boy, that's Kyrie right there. He draws so much defensive attention. Guys want to be physical with him, but this guy able to take contact so well for his size.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Green. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Simmons. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Irving for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Green. Shot's good by Simmons.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Griffin. Irving with it, guarded by Kerr. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got his first points in this one. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Simmons against Harden, down low, Embiid with the steal. Here's the lob for Harris. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
To the paint, here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. From deep, Harden. And Simmons with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Simmons slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And they get it. Claxton, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Simmons. High post, Embiid. Griffin grabs the board. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Milton. 5 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Now, Dinwiddie lays it up and banks it in.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Milton the pass to Howard. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. They kick it out to Green. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. Lets the three fly. Unable to get that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Like Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and 3. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Harden out there with Brown. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 5 roaming the paint. And he commits the intentional foul. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis.
those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness, you know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the team. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And Durant, here we go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Boy, Kevin Durant gets a quick first step, and it puts the defense in a tough spot, and he picks up the foul.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Curry with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Harris against Griffin. Harris passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Curry kicks to Harris. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's KD. 6 points for him. And now we've got the intentional foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Milton. And here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. Lobbed up there for Howard. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Philadelphia leading by 15. Passes it to Scott. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And slam dunk by Maxey.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Irving looking for an opening. Dinwiddie outside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Milton the pass to Maxey. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Milton with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 16.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey passes to Milton. Inside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lobbed up there for Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard looking to score, and the coaching staff wants him to get these kinds of shots.
Outside Irving. No good on the triple. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nets trail by 18. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here is Harden. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Now Simmons. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. He kicks it to Curry. Simmons on the wing. To the inside. Here's Embiid. From downtown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Harden outside. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Irving from long range. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Pass to Curry, and stolen by Jordan. One-on-one here. Griffin dishes to Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Irving.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Pass to Curry. Latrey drills it from outside. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Harden gets the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That one falls. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know this. Kyrie Irving on any given night can give you 40 on the offensive end. What a special talent.
And the pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Here's Green. He feeds it to Embiid. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Curry passes to Simmons. Green against Harden. 76ers moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Harden. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Simmons kicks to Green. The 76ers again can't hit it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrive. And we've got time.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here is Holiday. Middleton finds Lopez. 5 on the clock. Back to Middleton. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got the opening basket of the game for the Bucks. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a three-point game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Harris outside. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. Inside. Here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Middleton finds DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Takes it from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. From 13, Harris's shot is off.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 7. Simmons against Holiday.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Teague. Dishes to Forbes. The pass to Portis. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Scott dishes to Curry. Passes to Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
He hits the second from the line. Milwaukee leading by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Philadelphia. Curry is inside. And yes, it's good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now here's Teague. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Portis. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Teague.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Outside Scott. To the middle. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Scott.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Right side Teague. Out to the right wing. Here's Nora for the three. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
2 points. That one goes.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And here is Teague. Over in the corner, Portis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 7. And back in a moment as earlier on we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin.
I think the underdog story, started.
And great playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Or just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Portis has got 7 points.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Here's Maxey. Here's Howard. Missed inside.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Portis. He can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
The pass to Embiid. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Embiid, the pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Simmons. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. And the rejection by Giannis. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Embiid. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo from deep three-point range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Milwaukee leading by 3. There's the lob into the Kumbo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Simmons, and the rejection by Giannis. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Outside Holiday. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Green left side. No good that time. But they get it back. And some good action. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now the 76ers on the break. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Holiday with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks to Middleton. Pass to Giannis. And he uses the glass on the layup. They're great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg? Or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Embiid kicks to Thibault. Back to Embiid. The pass to Thibault. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 5. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Now here is Holiday. T right on him. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Teague. A 3-ball. And again, the Bucks miss.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Curry gets the bucket. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Passes it to Norrell. Pass to Portis. Howard with the steal. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Pass to Portis. Bucks passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Back to Teague. Now the pass to Norrell. Goes back up. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Milton the pass to Scott. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Teague. Passes it to Forbes. It's 3-pointers off the mark. 76ers trailing for the lead. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Howard. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Teague, the pass to Portis. 1:02 left in the third. The shot's good from Forbes.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Now, here's Maxey. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got the lead back up to 1 now for the 76ers. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Teague left side. Lets it go from deep. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
A different look for Milwaukee. Pass to Howard. Takes it off the glass. Howard's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Giannis. That shot off the mark. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Donte DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Philadelphia calls time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is what we played for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And Embiid throws it down.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Takes a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid dishes to Simmons. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Simmons got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now Holiday. There's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stop the alley-oop.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Lopez with the block, and they get it back. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
That one misses for Howard. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee.
Bobby Portis.
The Bucks trail. Middleton outside. Outside Portis. Down low. Embiid with the steal. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And the pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
Passes to Giannis. Middleton outside. Over to the wing. Six on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here to take the lead. And the three ball is good. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid.
And look at that, the massive shot.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Middleton against Harris. Pass to Portis. Now here is Holiday. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Releases. The shot by Holiday, no good.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've led by as much as 10. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, that's got to be the game plan.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 5. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Wow, bona fide star in this league. Embiid knows his teammates look to him to.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Are setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And it's the Hawks to start out. Young finds Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Harris outside. Passes it to Green. Goes up on the block. And it falls over the rim and in.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Young with the ball. And here's Collins from outside. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Simmons working it over. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Harris outside. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Pass to Green. Embiid is at the elbow. Shoots over Capella. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Embiid, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
That one misses for Simmons.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Young finds Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. One-on-one here, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Young pass to Bogdanovic, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Reddish.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Scott with the jam.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
To the right side. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Okongwu. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
And here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
There's the pass to Okongwu. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Outside Williams. There's 31 seconds left in the first. And Herter gets it to go.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Milton. Back to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Williams. Right at the free throw line. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hawks on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
Now, here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Inside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Curry. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Herter, guarded by Kerr. Herter passes to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwight Howard. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Embiid lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Herter passes to Williams. Gallinari outside. It's stolen by Harris. Simmons on the wing. 6 points for him.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggression.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks trail by 4. Young with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Simmons. Young passes to Capella. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Young. Fires for three. But they recover it. Capella kicks to Young. From deep. It's hauled in by Thibault. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Simmons. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe, GA, the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Here's Young. 8-point game. And there's Collins on the assist by Young. Collins has got 7 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
44 seconds left here in the second. Back to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. And stolen by Harris. Now Green. It's deflected. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Young against Simmons. Young left side. Capella dishes to Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And so Young nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Simmons.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter his...
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 1... Hey.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Green in at the small forward spot. Collins against Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Here's Embiid, rebounded by the Hawks. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks trailing. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Passes it to Embiid. to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Back to Young. Pass to Capella. For three. Young's shot is off.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Harris, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Hunter kicks to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. Hunter's got 5.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Shot left block. Uses the glass to drop it in. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry passes to Howard. The feed to Scott. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Young dishes to Collins. He kicks to Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
For the Hawks, 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication, and John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Here is Williams. Gallinari right side. That one goes in. Gallinari's got 5 now.
I don't know how you match up sometimes with the long arms and high release of Gallinari. The defense learned their lesson on the drive there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Maxey passes to Curry. Popped up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
Reddish kicks to Gallinari. Williams up on top to the inside. Okongwu's shot is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Pass to Maxey. Here's Milton. Yes, that goes in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
He could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Hawks lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. A 2-point game. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The 76ers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Right side, Simmons. Over Reddish. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Philadelphia with the ball.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Williams with the ball. Here's Herter. He dishes it to Williams. Over Green. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
Here's Williams. And here is Harris. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for the 76ers. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Hunter. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The pass to Embiid. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. 20 feet out. Stolen by Collins. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now Young. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Howard, good.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside, passes it to Collins. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Simmons inside. Working on Collins. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
Young, right side. Fires at the elbow.
And don't sleep on Simmons defensively. Very skilled there as well. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on.
Shot by Collins, no good. The 76ers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Young against Simmons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
That free throw good from Young.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great and-one play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Outside, Simmons. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Harris dishes to Howard. Over Young. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist from Harris.
Now, Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the 4th. Back to Young. To the middle. Capella inside, guarded by Embiid, and it's Capella missing. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Good work defensively by Capella. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate. And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Misses from close range. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Out guarded by Simmons. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. 6 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. Young looking it over. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then there's Harris, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping.
To the left side wing. Now here's Embiid. He's tightly guarded. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. And his potential, unlimited.
Now here's Durant. Just 4 to shoot. 18 feet out. No good from Irving.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Outside, Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
And here is Durant. Down low. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from KD.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. And no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. Knocked away. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Brown outside. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. Embiid with the steal. Thibault kicks to Harris. Here's Embiid. They grab their own miss. Outside, Green. Passes to Thibault. And here is Simmons. Shoots over Brown. Shot's good by Simmons. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Nets trail by 5. The drive by Green. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A nice shot by Jordan.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
outside Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, Seth Curry has that shooter's mentality, which makes defenses uncomfortable, and that's part of how he gets these calls.
And both free throws good for Curry.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Dinwiddie outside. Howard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Basket counts.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Dinwiddie after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Milton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The 76ers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Dinwiddie outside. And the layup falls.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Seth Curry. Howard is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the small forward position. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Irving. Right side, Kevin Durant. Clock at 6 from the stripe, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Bobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. It's always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
76ers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Howard with the stuff.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Outside Irving. There's the pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
Stolen by Durant. Pops it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist. A big target with strength and bounce.
1:22 left in the first half. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside Jordan. And the jam by Harden.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
And so they foul intentionally. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant. Green comes in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for...
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Back to Curry. Howard kicks to Milton. Just 5 on the clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Dinwiddie, left side. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Milton. Now the dish to Curry. Great D that time from Griffin. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 4. And now let's catch. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then it's Durant. And it's Claxton. And it's a 5 spot. The first free throw is good. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York.
Oh, man. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
On its way from Irving for two, and no good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Nets trail by 10. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Durant. The three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Left side, Harris. Green finds Harris. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
I tell you what, the offensive game of Embiid, ridiculous. He can score in so many ways.
Harden scanning the floor. Takes the three. Rebound by the 76ers.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Takes it from 10. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 9. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by Thybulle.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Pass to Maxey. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Brown the pass to Dinwiddie.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half. Doing a much better job.
Here's Milton, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
That's good. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
The 76ers leading by 10. Pass to Curry. They double-team Curry. Now here's Milton. Dinwiddie covering. Fires from the corner. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Milton's got 4 points this quarter. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Howard at the elbow. To the paint. Here's Maxey, and it's blocked. There's Brown with the three. But they'll get another chance. Griffin dishes to Brown. No good from outside. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Milton. He feeds it to Howard. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey passes to Curry. To the wing on the left. Let's go. Maxey, no good. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. That doesn't go either for Brown. Howard drives in. Good if it goes. No good. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 11. Live from Brooklyn, New York. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Mike Scott, actually out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the small forward. Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they get it there. Dinwiddie outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Jordan. Jeff Green on the wing. And the 3 off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Milton the pass to Howard. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Curry. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Harden against Simmons. Here's Embiid. Oh, that's blocked. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And he commits the intentional foul. Harden way outside. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
On the wing, Irving. Inside, Claxton the pass to Irving. from past the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
From deep, Harden. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a wide open look for Simmons. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant a threat on the offensive glass, too.
Outside, Simmons. And the pass to Harris. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
And Harden with the stop.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Net shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Harris dishes to Irving. Pass to Harden. In the corner, Irving with it. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Simmons with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Back to Thibault. Embiid against KD. Here's the 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Durant, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Outside, Simmons. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.